Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here. It's Midday Money on a Sunday, the 21st of April. Welcome on into the show. Hope everybody's doing well today, as opposed to yesterday. It's a new day, so we say good day Sunday. I gotta say, I do like a lot of action today. I had 3, 6, 7, 8, 9 baseball games, 9 MLB games that I wanted to move on. We'll get to those in a second. Let's do a little recap. We'll get today's stuff. Yesterday in the video, 2 and 2 minus $10, 39 and 37 plus 230. Props go 1 and 6 minus 420. Fitting for yesterday minus 420. 39 and 52 in the video plus 1485 player props. Hockey 21 and 21 plus $50. We cashed a winner Carolina under. The Sixers do not get it done. 44 and 42 plus $10. So there is that. But I can't complain about the premium. Nuggets took care of the Lake Show. Hold on one second. Sorry, they get the families like texting, like they don't know what I'm doing. The next room. Boy, oh boy. Anyway, all right. So we back to the NBA. Big one with the Nuggets yesterday. We'll take it. Nice 57% for the year in the NBA. Let's talk real fast. Mr. Numbers wants to come in and give me nonsense for liking the Sixers yesterday plus 3. Really? You're really excited about that Knicks team? They're crap. Knicks are crap. They were a dog in the series. Your 2 seed, your joke Fugazi, but New York Knicks. And the Lakers? Is T-Money coming in today? Of course I get the message. I said, look at this. Oh yeah, the Lakers stink, bro. They're up 10. I was like, thank you for the kiss of death, my friend. I'll be doubling up on the Nuggets. Yeah, double-digit winner, never in doubt. So, the Lakers. Funny. How about those Suns, too? T-Money loves the Suns. Big KD guy. These triple-headed monsters. KD, Booker, Beal, AD, and LeBron. Yeah, they're good. We'll see what happens today with Kawhi, Paul George, and James Harden. Should be another hot mess. Oh, if you're a YouTube premium number on Sean Higgs, you know what we got going on. We're not going to talk about those other games because I got them up on the site and we sold quite a few. That's what happens when you're 57% of NBA people get some premium action, but they're on the YouTube premium. Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs, can give him a follow. Let's get into today's stuff here. Were there any write it downs yesterday? Who do we have write it down? Wilson, Cleveland run line, Philly run line. What was the last one? I can't remember. What in Cubbies? That was game 1. It was a loser. It's a loser, Wilson. Let's put the Soul baseball play in the chat, and we'll talk about that in a second. And Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs, can be a follow. Sean Higgs, YouTube, premium section available. Winning Free Picks, YouTube. And, of course, always available in podcast forms. So go listen. Love getting that $3.17 check for ads running on the podcasts. Here we go. 39, 37 plus 230. Blue Jays did a free pick for P&P. This was it. And again, I liked 3, 6, 9 games for today. I didn't play any of them. I didn't play them. It's no player props today. I don't know. It's not even like I do bad on a Sunday. It's not the case. I just looked at the board. I'm like, am I really want to run? And I'm going to tell you every one of these baseball games. Let me run through these first, and then we'll do the quasi. We could call it almost a Marcos minute because I'm going to do 9 baseball games. And tell you why I like them and why I kind of stayed off of them. But first, NBA 44 and 42 plus $10. Couple losers lately here, right? We had the playing game losers, and the Sixers couldn't cover yesterday. I want Celtics team total over to 112 here. I thought about doing a underplay here. I, the the Heat, I think, maybe score 100, but I think the Celtics come in, and we saw yesterday with these games. Are we going to be shocked if the Heat come in, or excuse me, yeah, well, we could say the Heat come in and not play well, but if Bosch comes in and does what these other teams did, or what three of the other teams did. I mean, the Knicks put up 111 in an ugly game. Denver 114 and 120 for Minnesota. Cleveland 97-83. We expected a low scoring game there. I mean, the total told you that 206. I thought it was a little low myself. Didn't play that one, but again, I'm going to go over Celtics team total. I think they drop a 115 spot here. Hockey 21 and 21 plus $50. We did cash with the under yesterday, Carolina. And I said, I think I popped in on the pub channel, and I was like, hey man, um, for the hockey, I think I even said in here. I just took the all. I told the Mikey Pod. I don't even know if he's going to pop in today. I said every home team, I'll go puck line. 2-0 yesterday. Why not run it back today? Canucks here plus 180. Now, baseball. We'll talk a little MLB here. So, I have 9 games, and they're in no particular order. I'm just going to run down. So that's why I'm looking at the board here to see if time order, but then I'll be jumping around my sheet. So I'm just going to go with what I have here. So we'll start with Cleveland and Oakland here, with BB on the hill versus the A's, and you got Cleveland has won 3 in a row. Oakland's lost 2 in a row, and again, it's about time we come into to streak town, right? So we got teams streaking now. We're almost 3 weeks into the season. Do I want to lay a 180? Again, this is where it gets tricky with MLB and streaks, because I want to play the teams winning. I want to fade the teams losing. But at it was a 182. It is a 162 now. Run line is about a 130 range. Again, I pulled out a miracle last night on the Cleveland run line. Do I want to jump into run line action here today against Stripling? I don't hate it, but again, I didn't pull the trigger on it. Not for myself, not on the sites. Next game up is Seattle. 4 in a row. Colorado's lost 6 in a row. And I said on Friday, I took Colorado. They had lost 5 in a row. I said, you know what? The line looks low. Let's jump on the little lines here. Seattle's winning. Colorado's losing. I like Kirby. Hasn't pitched well. Again, we're laying larger numbers here, though. So last night the game was, where is it? All right. It was a 185, holding steady there, maybe up a couple bucks. Do you want to lay? And again, you're laying 130 on a run line. That's a no thank you. Angels, Reds. Reds have won 2, but the Angels have dropped 3 in a row. This one here was respectable. It was a 132 last night. Now it's down to 120. I like Frankie Montes. I'm glad I didn't play it because the lines moved over 10 cents there. So no thank you. We got Atlanta and the Jays. Atlanta and the Jays. Atlanta and the Rangers, and the Braves just keep on winning. Bad pitcher or not, they've hurt me the last 2 days. I've had the Rangers last 2. But again, I got some Cat Vines on the hill. Do I want to lay a 165 now? It was a 152 last night. I don't know. Don't know enough about Vines to want to lay that kind of number. But we got a 6-game win streak. But it's a big number. Pittsburgh and Philly and the Sox. We even got to talk about this one when Philadelphia's laying a monster number here, which is currently at a 2. I see anywhere from a 280 to a 290. Big number. Run line minus 130. I can't do it. I can't. It's a pass. The Mets, 6 in a row, plus $2. Now, this one I could almost think about taking. As I said, we did end up taking Toronto. This is up to a 220 spot now here with the Mets with Hauser versus Glasnow. I know Glasnow's the best pitcher on the Dodgers. I almost want to take the Mets, but I didn't take them the last two games, even though I sort of liked them the last two games. So I'm annoyed at myself. No way I could come in without having played them the last two. Milwaukee, 3 in a row. St. Louis has dropped 3 in a row. I like Sonny Gray. Sure, he's a nice guy to like. Rays pitched well. I got the circles around the Mets and Milwaukee because this is where I think I won't be shocked if Milwaukee. No way, right? The whole no way a team will lose 3 in a row. Well, the Dodgers have lost 3 in a row. The almighty Dodgers. Teams lose. Pittsburgh and Boston. Here's another one. The circle is out on with even a question mark and exclamation point. The Red Sox catching as an underdog to to Perez and Pittsburgh, a 150 spot. Really? This was 140 last night. Pittsburgh's lost 5 in a row. What is this? Is this Bonds, Bonilla, Van Slyke, Spanky LaValliere, and like Doug Drabeck pitching? John Smiley winning 20 games? What are we doing here with the Pirates? Dropping 3 in a row, 5 in a row. Excuse me. 5 straight for Detroit. Excuse me, for Pittsburgh. 2-8 their last 10. You want to lay 150 with them? I might come in on the Red Sox myself. And the Blue Jays here. I have them in the chat. Bassett had 2 bad starts start the season. Pretty good, solid. The last 2, decent. And again, 2 in a row for them. No way they can sweep the Padres, who've already lost 3 in a row. Haven't played these things. I want to. Again, Boston, Toronto, Milwaukee, and the Mets a notch below that, and the Reds question mark play. Haven't played them. I didn't put them on the site. I got some NBA on the site today. Sometimes you just we've got over 100 MLB games bet already. 67% on totals. Totals crushing 18-9. Couple games over 500. Again, I'll always be around 500 in baseball. Maybe a couple games below, but we're taking most of the time plus money kind of stuff. It is what it is. I don't mind. And the props, again, I had so many games in that I was looking at, I just couldn't jump onto a player prop today. So little less on a Sunday for whatever reason. It just kind of works out that way. And away we go. Let's get to the comments here. Dave's in. First one in. Dave, good to see you. Also, well, I don't know what the also is. This is the first one you got here. First half, -8 in the Boston Celtics game. Over team total in Indiana. Pacers 116. Yes, Pacers. Fade the Bucks, and I'm with you on the Celtics. I think they beat the Heat. Lauren says, afternoon, Sean. Natty's money line yesterday. Never in doubt. Of course, I don't have him yesterday. I had him the day before. Terrible for me. Mike Amato's in the house, my guy. How are you today? Good afternoon. I love it. Dave says he also likes the Bucks money line and the Mavericks money line. Sure, Mavericks I think win the series, so I'm down with that one. If you want to take the Bucks money line, I don't hate. You want to take sure. Everybody's gonna be on the Pacers. I told you to take the Pacers beginning of the week +3. Now they're favored. So if you're gonna fade the injury report and just think, hey, nobody's giving Milwaukee a shot, I get it. Michael Ma says, good day overall. I say hit the Phillies team total 4.5. Never in doubter. Yeah, player prop. We went 1-1 in that one. Marsh, nice home run +180. That's how I don't mind going like you could go 1-5, 1-6, and not really get crushed. Philly 3-legger, turn the run, Harper, Marsh, 100 to win 750. I said that would hit in the first inning. Did Marsh hit his home run in the first inning or second inning? I think that cashed up probably one swing. Lost Rangers team total 3.5. Thought after 2 and a sec I was cashing. I'll take a winning day. Yeah, listen, I was with you on the Rangers team total. I had the Rangers yesterday. I thought they'd score some runs. Did not happen. Hawes in the house. Cubbies run line cash from last night, taking the Yankees money line in a rubber match today. You want to take the Yanks off of a shutout where they looked absolutely terrible yesterday. I'm not going to say no to that. I mean, you get 4 hit. Why not? Dave says, any thoughts on the Astros money line today with Christian Javier against Who's he facing? Mr. Parker. Hold on a second. Who's pitching? I see Hunter Brown on the hill today. Who is the official starter here? I got two different pitchers. Let me go to the site here and see who they got listed on the betting site. So maybe something different. Hunter Brown. Listen, take the Nats again. I'm annoyed. I had the Nats on Friday. Loser. I didn't take them yesterday. They won. I'll take them today, and they'll lose. I like the Nationals. Houston is not playing good baseball. Why are they favored here? What is this line? I have to take the Nationals on principle here. Plus 160. Michael Moss says I'm riding the Braves team total over 4.5 versus Lorenzen. Not sold on that first game. Didn't he have a no last year? Right, we went to the Phillies. He didn't make their postseason roster. Rosa pitching against a loaded lineup. I think he gives up someday. I didn't do any player props today. I could always come in with Arcia and I like Kellenick and Michael Harris and Albies is out, but that crew down in Atlanta, I'll gladly take a bunch of plus 165s. I mean, it's ridiculous. I still got time. Maybe do something like that for myself. Michael, I hope he's some extra base hits. Probably in that game. Michael B is in the house. He's a premium member. Pound at 9-1 yesterday and bought a 16 fat packs of 2022 Series 2. Torkelson's short print. Why you buy 2022s? Why don't you just get some 2021s off Amazon or something? Oh, my goodness. Michael B. Kind of bad day. Sixers were dead when the beat went down. Suns did not show up. Had the Cavs and Nuggets. Went 1-2 in baseball. Hit a nickel on Ryan Garcia boxing. No one was giving him a shot. Dave says, like the Cubbies money line, Phillies run line. Phillies run line, only way to go when you're laying huge numbers like that. You know that, Dave. I told you that for the last couple of years. So I'm glad you're learning there. Cubbies against the Marlins. Hendricks and Cabrera. Is this Cabrera's first start, right? I believe. Second start. He puts the other. I like Edwin Cabrera. Hendricks is bad. You're laying a short number, though. The Marlins bullpen just takes you out of games. And Cabrera might be good for a few innings, come in, strike out a bunch of guys, but then the bullpen comes in and it's a mess. Over Red Sox Pitt. I don't hate it. I think Red Sox win that game anyway. Davison has what happened to Texas Rangers sweep tonight. Yeah, they do not look good. I'm shocked. I'm down on the Braves with the pitching, but they showed up yesterday 5-2. Good pitching. Best bet hockey. Rangers money line, says Dave, on the ice. I mean, yeah, well, it's not bad. Best bet when teams laying 250 at home. Should be a winner. Michael Mott on B disappointed me once again down the stretch. I made a chance to take strong and settle for weak mid-range jumpers. Pan says Lakers are a joke. Twitter will celebrate championship up 10 beginning second quarter. Third quarter starts to get crushed. Yeah, I know the Lakers. Oh, the Lakers. Yeah, first quarter, like that means anything. Winning free picks, YouTube. Sean Higgs, YouTube. And there's the Facebook. No Facebook. Where's Dennis O'Brien, Rick Wild, Abel, Brio? There's no Facebook today. Where is it? Davis, you didn't even hit the like on Facebook. Come on. Scotty Scheffler minus 138. Golfing. We got a golfing pick today. Pounded says I took the Bucks money line and choke Rivers to take game one. Pacers play zero defense, taking a shot at game one. I'd say over here first before I go do the Bucks. I don't want to take the Bucks. Michael B says today I got the Mavericks +2. I'm on the Bucks money line. The whole world's fading them with Gianni out. I'm going to take a shot, and then I'll close with the Pellies first half versus the Thunder. So the Mavs, I think they win the series, so they're going to have to get one here in LA. Bucks, I don't hate. You want to take the Bucks minus 110. I understand everybody's against them, but if you have the Pacers plus 3.5, I think you'll be all right. Again, I totally understand taking Milwaukee. Nobody's giving a shot. How about an over? If you think Milwaukee wins, they have to score points. So I think team total over for Milwaukee. Groovy says Miami Heat win the first quarter. Celtics win the game plus 340 on DraftKings. I only put $2 on it. Not falling for it. I wouldn't fall for it either because the Celtics are going to beat these guys pretty handily. David says Vancouver has no except playoff. Has no what? Vancouver no playoff experience? What are we having here? Panda says don't need Gianni like Sixers need Embiid. No, I disagree with that. Listen, I think they need Giannis a little bit. And what have you seen from this team that thinks that they're going to start winning games? I guess they're a 500 team, so maybe you take them when they're pick'ems, thinking I'll take a money line because they'll win and lose and win and lose. Just take a money line and you'll make a little money even if they have a losing series. Michael A says Phillies team total of 4.5 today. I could I could make arguments here for the Phils. Nastriani though, again, his numbers aren't terrible. Should it get there? How can't they score 5 runs? The White Sox are bad. They're bad. It was 9-5 last night? Should get there. Lauren says, today I like the Yanks over 8.5. Jays money line. Panthers over 6. Florida Tampa over 6. Yes. Jays money line. I'm with you. That made the show. That's my obviously probably my strongest baseball today. It made the show. I haven't bet on that one or the Red Sox, who I really like, but Yankees over. Louis Gill and Savali. I like Aaron Savali. It's tough to do a Yankee over when they can't hit the ball. I'm going to say under. I don't want anything to do it. I saw 8.5. I see 8s now in that game. I see some 8s. What do we got here? Oh, you know what I took a beating on yesterday? The Royals team total, not team total, but just the under 8, and it was 7-0 in the first inning. What the heck happened there with two good pitchers? Holy cow! Holy cow! I don't like a lot of totals today, although I think the Twins Tiger under. Any Tiger game, I think, should always be in play for an under. Michael says versus Nastriani. Don't know much about Nastriani. Nostradamus here for the Sox, a 4th-round pick here. 1 start, 5 innings, 5 Ks. Not terrible, but again, it's 1 start. You're on the road here in Philly. Hitters lineup. The thing is, when we're talking about the team total, he goes 5, gives up 2. Super. The bullpen comes up and gives up 4. And then where you at? I mean, I guess the play would be the team total, but again, stay away. Groovy says White Sox pitched a great game last time. Yeah, 5 innings, 5 hits. Look at this. We got our 4th member. Ken joins. Thank you, Ken. He's a YouTube member. Number 4, joining Mike and Nick Nasty, Michael B. Welcome in. Sean, good day. A lot of action today. Twins, Cards, Pirates, Stros, Padres. Let's bank them. All right, here. Twinkies. I like Casey Mize. Cardinals with Sonny Gray. I don't. What are we doing betting on? They dropped 3 in a row. They can get swept here. They can get swept. Pirates, no. Again, how are we betting on favorites laying 140, 150 at home who dropped 5 in a row? I can't bet on a team that's lost 5 in a row against a team that's winning. I want nothing to do with Hunter Brown and the Astros. And I got Toronto in the chat, Buzz. Buzz, I'm taking a pen out because one of us is going to have a monster day and the other person's going to take a beating like a redheaded stepchild. No offense to redheaded stepchildren. That's a saying from back in the day for newer people. Pounded says I had Josh Hart over 27.5 points, rebounds, assists, parlayed with the Cubs money line yesterday. Josh Hart won the game for Knicks yesterday. 4 of 5 threes late in the 4th quarter. That's a nice one. Jesse's in the house. Great news, everybody. Ross says, listen to my suspension. I'm back on the podcast this week. Welcome back, Jesse. Michael B says, MLB, I got the Giants Dimebacks first 5 under 4.5 today. Hicks has been great and Kelly owns the Giants. I agree. I thought we'd get an under yesterday there. It ended up going over. Groovy says, hello to Jesse. Hey, Jesse. Ken, Sean, I don't know. You got new YouTube Premium. Just signed up. Great deal for each month. Best of luck to everyone. Yeah. I've always had the Sean Higgs channel. We always streamed over there. Just because, again, when we went from P&P, again, Winning Free Pick, P&P owns Winning Free Pick, same channel. But for their algos, the live shows, I don't know, they don't like the live shows. Apparently, YouTube doesn't really help out anything live for whatever reason. Whether So I've always streamed. I haven't in a while to the Sean Higgs. We've been doing it for the last few months. I've been saying to check out Sean Higgs because I do more live stuff on here. Like Wednesday, Thursday, we got day baseball. We'll do live over here. So we do other kind of betting shows over here. Just because the lives prefer, I don't know. I'm not a SEO YouTube cat. I have no idea what the heck that crap is. David says, everyone, Milwaukee Bucks fade Tim Earl. Fade. I love it. Oh, let me tell you, the Earls are doing pretty good though in Major League Baseball, crushing their doggies. They are having a good one. They are having a good one. I gotta say the fade Tim Earl to the chat. I love it. Good stuff, Davis. Groovy. And Sonny Gray, I trust under Brewers team total. The Brewers shockingly have a offense that scores runs. I don't know how. I don't know where it's come from. I am, I guess, flabbergasted could be a word for it. Shocked. It's not an offense. I'm ready to say is, I mean, one of the top in baseball right now, believe it or not, which is, I mean, interesting. It's Moneyline Markel's in the house. Says hello. Davis coming in. Says I Reds. I do like the Reds, Davis. Yes. You want to red it up? I agree. Keep it classy, Lex. You know how we roll. You know what we do. Davis is saying Reno Aces in minor league baseball. I love the Reno Aces. Here we go. Here we go. Reno Aces. Reno Aces. Brian Reynolds Ruby prop here. Red Sox relief pitching is mighty disappointing. I get it. I just listen for the Pirates. I can't tell you to take a team laying 150 that's lost 5 in a row. Lauren took the Mets at plus 1.5. I don't hate this. I sort of like the Mets. I almost want to take the Mets because they've won 6 in a row. Dodgers have lost 3 in a row. Why wouldn't we take teams on winning streaks? My problem is that I haven't taken them the last 2 games. So that is why I can't come in here on game 3 with them. Lex says Philly Nerfy. I don't hate the Nerfy there. I don't think the Sox score, and I think the Italian kid Pastrami comes in and gets a 1-2-3. College baseball 137 and 71. Who is you, Davis? 137 and 71. I hope you're at money because I know sometimes you put some faves in here. Al Horford over 7.5 points of assists. Al Horford, how old is Al Horford? The guy's got to be my age. Was he Al Horford like on the Gators in 2000? How my goodness, how old is Al Horford playing? Groovy says wind blown out at the Cubbies, but only 10-mile-an-hour rings. Regardless, give me the over. Hendricks isn't the same. Exactly what Hendricks. As bad as Miami is, I can't back a Hendricks. And Cabrera is again with second start. The truth says take the Heat as a 2-touchdown underdog. Payne Pritchard over 7.5 points, rebounds from our guy. Player prop King. King D's in the house on a Sunday. Brian Nunn says Higgs. I like Mets Dodgers over. You know what? I'm torn on this one because part of me is like, hey, let's take the Mets. They've won 6 in a row. They're scoring here. Glass out's pretty good. So even if the Mets get to 3, the Dodgers offense has struggled. What's this, a 9? I don't hate this over here. Why? This could easily be like a 6-4 game like every other game this series. Team scoring runs. I don't hate it, Brian. Again, didn't bet it, though. Buck 17-19 under Doc Rivers. How could anyone bet on this team? Exactly. Break the pen out, Jesse Shuley. Jesse. Pen out. Pacers. I agree. Player prop says Celtics Heat over to 209. I don't hate it because I got the Celtics team total right here over a 112. So I think they're going to score themselves. So if Miami gets to Miami gets to 100, that should be a no doubter. Davis says Tennessee is for me minus 115. He likes Tennessee. Davis hitting their like button. Thank you, Davis. Locking in with the King says I'm on a 3-game losing streak in baseball. Big bounce back today. Let's go. It happens. You're gonna lose a couple games. Listen, we lose. It's all right. I don't know. Guys that say they don't lose. Sure, Jan. Bryce Harper over hits, runs, and ribbies 1.5. I don't. Again, I'm not into huge hits, runs, assists. That's not. I like my ribbies, but I'm getting a guy who's can get a double and then gets knocked in on the next play. Sure. I mean, 120 is a fair number. I can do 120s. Groove says, Jesse, I'm staying away from game one because I think the Bucks come out and play hard. Again, take the over. If you think the Bucks come out and say, hey, we're good and we don't need Giannis, we're going to rise up, the over is an auto play. Davis says, Kansas in baseball minus 125. Player prop says, Brandon Shoemake under a half a hit run and ribbies. Who's this guy on? Michael B says, I'm adding a Bobby Portis over 18.5 points. I was thinking about Dame over this points, but Bobby's normally the guy who benefits more when Gianni's out. Portis 20 points and a Buck win 275. I don't hate that look. You want to do something like that? Sure. Desmond says, good morning, Sean. Jesse in the chat. 2-3 SA T-Wolves win a cover. The spread against the Suns also totaled just over 214.5. Never in doubt. Total winner. T-Wolves. I told you to take the T-Wolves. Suns are garbage. Paid off. Aaron Judge under 1.5 Ks. Yeah, that's a loser. You're going to be losing that. That's minus 170 down the drain. He'll strike out twice. Judge is not good. People love him. A guy, oh, look at this. It's Aaron Judge. He has 50 homers. He's hitting $170 this year with 30 strikeouts. 30 strikeouts. Let's run and take him. 30 strikeouts at 20 games. I'll go over that. Minus 175 for Davis in baseball. College, that is. 180, Davis. Oh, my goodness. A great record at 37-17, but if you got 17 losses, you're laying 180s. You're probably not up all that much. Can the Dodgers avoid the sweep? More reason like the Mets when you see that. No way they get swept, right? Guardians run line with BB. Sure. Orioles team total over versus Lugo. Orioles are rake. I mean, they crushed my guy Raggins yesterday. You want to go Orioles over? Sure. Celtics team total over. I got it in the chat right there. 112. Let's go. And the Mavericks money line. Yes. Money line Raquel likes the place. That means you got a winner on your hand. Groovy's coming in with soccer for us. LA Galaxy. 2-team parlay with the under in the Phillies game. 2 good pitchers. Listen, I can think under just because the White Sox pitcher, again, he's got a start under his belt. I get it. Am I running into a parlay with the under in that? I don't know about that. I sprinkled alt under $2 in the Heat. I don't know. I think that's well. I mean, I think Boston's scoring 115, so I'm a little torn on what I think the game's going to be. I guess. Pan says best play in a Rays game is the Nerfy. Both teams haven't scored until the 6th inning at minimum. Yeah, bad offenses, man. Seattle minus 140 in game 2 of their double dipper versus the Rockies. Hancock and Lambert. Lambert's pitched well. You look at the ERA, 230. He's a bullpen guy, so there is that. So we got to put that in consideration. But if he comes in and shuts down for 2 innings, Hancock is not been good. As I said, do I want to take Seattle this weekend, laying 150s, 160s, whatever the heck they're laying here? Not particularly. But they took care of game 1. They're 180 faves here in game 2, and they're 140 here in game 3, or game 2 of the doubleheader. Thoughts on Nerfy White Sox? Yeah, somebody else just mentioned that. I don't mind that Nerfy. I think this kid for White Sox, again, pitched well in this one start. 5 innings, 5 Ks. Could he get out of the first inning? Sure. And I don't like Nola, but the White Sox offense is brutal. Groove says, first basket, Kyrie +7. That's our guy. We love the flat earther, baby. Kyrie, get it done. I might do that myself. I might take that a little Kyrie +700. Groovies. Kyrie, I put the circle around it so I remember. Desmond says, Pacific Coast League, Tacoma, 5-star Las Vegas. Tacoma, but the PCL. I love it. Groovy isn't MIA. Team total 3.5. A better bet for the Marlins. If you think, yeah, if you think Hendricks gonna get hit, right? They should score some runs. Doc Rivers choke win. So you think he's gonna choke the win away? It's gonna be a close game, Davis, and then Doc chokes it away. White Sox White Sox likes player prop says take the Sox. Voodoo Ranger, my guy, welcome. Good to see you again. Probably stay away, but I was looking at Jirahade, 12 points, minus 110. Any other thoughts either way? Again, I don't jump into NBA player props. Not anywhere on my radar, fella. I liked Celtics team total over. Let's go. Kitty says Higgs, just do a little cleaning on Sunday, get ready to watch some baseball. Yeah, I mean, like last night I was up late. My daughter was at a party. It was supposed to be like 4 to 8. I ended up getting on the thing 11. That's why I didn't do a show last night. Time I get home and I'm going over baseball. I'm like, I like all these games, but I like. All right. Oh, you're a tout kind of. I can't just if I'm going with my numbers, right? I got to play all 9 of these games today. I can't. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it, and I'm having to win a baseball season. That's not the. That's it's not like I'm like, oh, things are bad. No, I don't know. It's one of you sometimes you get a feeling just to like this is not the day to play 15 baseball games. Davis says Memphis Redbirds minus 130. Memphis AAA. I love it, Davis. Who's Memphis AAA for? Player prop says they're probably college baseball. The odds are crazy in college baseball. Yes, they are. Davis Heckle knows his wagering. Very impressed. Is Groovy. He likes Philly minus 2. I'm guessing laying 2 runs instead of the 1.5, or Philly by 2. So you lay the win to 1.5 there against the Sox. Don't take the White Sox. Okay, player prop. Groovy says, "What if the Cubs win 7-3 after Hendricks gets yanked in the fourth of the 3-3 tie?" I might try. Oh my goodness! I was saying Braden plays for the White Sox. Okay, all right. Braden, it wasn't Shoemaker, but okay, he's on the White Sox. Davis says Minnesota minus 120 with our guy Varland on the hill versus Casey Mize. I like Casey Mize. I like the Tigers. My win total 11-10. I don't know. It's going to be a tough one. It's going to be tough starting out 11-10. Not happy with 11-10 start. Rob Franklin popping in. Jordan Love fan club president from 2 years ago before Jordan Love took off. He likes the Marlins first 5. We're just talking about that, about Fade and Hendricks or the Cubbies. Do you do a team total 3.5? You want to do a first 5 here to get anti-Hendricks money? Totally understand. Totally understand. Totes my goats, baby. What else is going on in the chat? Not much in the chat. That's it. We're 40 minutes in, a bunch of people watching. If you're on the Twitter world, listen, super. Twitter, you could leave comments. If you don't leave comments, come to the YouTube channels. Winning Free Picks, Sean Higgs. Give it a like, give it a dislike, leave a comment. Let me know you're here. Rob says Guardians run line today versus the A's with BB on the hill for him. I get it. Versus Ross Stripling. I got the Jays here. Only play of the day here at baseball. Jays, Celtics team total over. Canucks puck line. I liked a lot of things. I didn't pull the trigger on a lot of things. It is what it is. Some days you feel like a nut. Some days you don't, as they say. And I just like my chocolate bars with chocolate. No nuts or caramel. AAA affiliate of the Cardinals, says Desmond for Memphis. Thank you, Desmond. Mavericks over the Clippers. Yes. Perky, my guy. Good to see you, Perky. Yankees money line, Cubbies money line here. Hendricks gets right spot at home on a Sunday. That's tough. As bad as the Marlins have played, do I want to lay with the Cubbies and Hendricks? I don't know about that. Groovy says, if Higgs likes the Canucks, then Peterson Canucks first goal is a game plus 900. Let me know if that cashes, Peterson and the Canucks. Rob says, I can roll with the Jays with you. I like the Jays. I don't know. It's the whole no way a team could get swept crowd thinks the teams just automatically win. But yet, if that was the case, Pittsburgh wouldn't have lost 5 in a row, and St. Louis wouldn't have lost 3 in a row, and the Colorado Rockies wouldn't have been down 6 in a row, and Braves wouldn't have won 6 in a row. Teams lose. Streaky time. That's why baseball is what it is. Rob says Pacers money line looks too easy. It does, because the guy is out who everybody loves, who won him a title. But let's go back to what the line was before he's ruled out, where they were a 3.5-point underdog. How did that look? Let's take it from that perspective. Robert says the Royale's first 5 money line with Seth Lugo. I don't hate this. I'm just annoyed. I had an under yesterday with Burns and Raggins. It turned into a slugfest. Cole Irvin is not a pitcher I like for Baltimore, which is why I guess Kansas City's a favorite here. How about I'd rather do what's the Kansas City team total here? I'd go over against Cole Irvin. Groovy says can't wait for the draft, Higgy. Great wagering options over 4.5 quarterbacks taken in the first round plus 140. I'm not, a couple years ago, what was it, during COVID, I hit one big one. I think I think Judy was the prop. I had a big prop. It was in the show. I said to take him to go to Denver. Again, I don't really get into thinking of GMs. I mean, 5 quarterbacks taken in here. I mean, this is ridiculous. I mean, maybe you get one good quarterback out of this whole lot. Half of them are going to terrible teams. Is there truth to the rumor that Herbert's getting traded to the Vikings? Is that is that out there? Real Madrid minus 125 for Davis. He's going soccer. Minor league baseball, soccer, college baseball, NBA. Davis is going to have his own channel for sports betting picks because he covers it all. I do not do soccer or minor league baseball or college baseball. Desmond said I'll probably lay 99 for 9 hundos on the Mavericks. Moneyline the Dodgers at home. Moneyline the Dodgers at home, laying 240. Yeah, what could possibly go wrong? Because they're due to win, right? Because they're supposed to win 110 games this year, even though they're 12-10 on the year. But yeah, the Dodgers are the best team since ever. 12-11. 12-11 Dodgers. How's everybody's bankroll betting on the Dodgers this year? Kawhi sitting out game 1. I see another handicapper say that. Do you know that? Well, yeah, that's why the line went from the Mavericks +2 to Mavericks -2 or 1.5. And the total went down 4 points. King D says I haven't heard anything about it. Well, I mean, why would the line move like that unless he wasn't playing? But on the same token, we saw the Nick line go to 5, and you think, okay, maybe Embiid's not playing, and he ended up playing, although he's hurt. Rob Franklin says Mets +20 got to take it even with Glass on the bump. Dodgers bullpen is suspect. Exactly. Bottom line. Yes, Rob. I've been saying this since game 1 of the season when we took the Padres against the Dodgers. Look at this. They have 3 MVPs batting 1, 2, 3. Well, that's great. They got 6 other guys in the lineup, and they need 5 pitchers and a bullpen. No Kawhi. Oh, we got that bet in Winnipeg to win the series 115, Mel. Mel, I brought it up on Dave's show. And everybody was laughing that, brought it up because you were in the chat. If Mel likes Winnipeg, I'm taking the Jets down game 1, Groovy. Yes. Mel gave us Winnipeg Winnipeg for the series, a game 1 bet, and a game 1 and a series bet for +210. So there's that. Also, Oilers. What was the Oilers? Win 2. What was the Edmonton one you gave out? Rob says they got Winnipeg also on a money line and sprinkled some puck line in there. I love the puck lines. I did all the puck lines for the home teams in this first round already. 2-0 yesterday. We'll take it. All righty. Let's wrap this up. We'll put a bow on it, as they say. Although it's not really a bow. We don't really shut things as we come back and do late shows. It never ends. Blue Jays +115. Celtics team total over 112. Canucks puck line. There you go. No player props today. I didn't really love I said I liked a lot of games of baseball. We put one in the chat. If you're looking at player props, I'd say steer you to the Braves here versus Lorenzen with Harris, Ribby, Archaea, Kalanick, whoever, anything like 150 or more, but didn't play him. Didn't play anything. Oilers game 1. I'm in, Mel, says Groovy. Thank you. And I'm out, Mel. I'm out of here. Happy Sunday. See you tonight for Lookout Lines. We will discuss all the games in the NBA. Give a shout out to our new member, Ken. Be like Ken. Everyone wants to be like Mike, but you can be like Ken. Rob says, Braves run line Neil Lorenzen. Well, I mean, the Braves could hit. I don't know. I mean, how often did they face Lorenzen? The guy was on the Tigers. He pitched, 2 games for the Phillies last year? Winnipeg should win 3-2 today. So it's an under from Groovy. I'm out of here. Thank you for watching. Bye.